This blue chair is always in the way. Hey, it's Jabbo. Welcome to BrickTsar, your home for vintage Lego. I'm going to be doing a haul and just a brief update. And I got a question from Blah1 who did a super thanks, and I want to go ahead and answer their question in this video. So that's the BrickTsar answer thingy for those that are new to the channel. So thank you, Blah1, for that, and we'll get right into that. As soon as I just mentioned a couple of things, it's kind of a sad day. The actress who played Uhura on Star Trek has passed away, Nichelle Nichols, and also Bill Russell, arguably one of the greatest basketball players of all time. He's certainly one of the winningest basketball players of all time, and he's one of my favorite basketball players, even though he plays for a team that I by no means am a fan of, the Boston Celtics. But for those that don't know, Bill Russell played in the 60s primarily, and he won like 11 championships with the Celtics. But he was a really humbling guy. I mean, he's really I really enjoyed the things that I learned from watching different programs about him and his work ethic and how smart of a basketball player he was and how great of a person he was. So I'm really sad about Bill Russell passing away, and also Nichelle Nichols, who is kind of she's one of the core characters of the original Star Trek and very important character in Star Trek history, but also a nice person too as well. So just kind of a sad day with that happening. What was I forgot what I was doing down here. Oh yeah, I was going to do the question from Blah1. So Blah1 asks, I was wondering, based on your experience, how do you store your minifigures, separated or built? In the sets or grouped with other minifigures? If grouped with other minifigures, do you keep or similar themes together? I am trying to store my minifigures, and I have done many different ways, but each are not really working out, or I'm unsure if they are proper storage for Lego bricks, built or separated. You may not respond, and you might not have a universal way of doing it, but I just want to pay you for your time and advice, as I really would like to hear from your perspective. But given the recent regrowth of minifigure collecting, like from Whatnot, I think others may like to know as well, with these orphaned minifigures that might not have a set to store with. Thank you for all you do for the community and your vlogs. So thank you for saying that. I am not very good at storing minifigures, and I am by no means a minifigure collector. That's not like the focus of my collecting, although I do like having minifigures. I do have storage cases for minifigures, but I am not organized. And basically everything you said is how I collect. It's like all the different ways of storing the minifigures. So it would be nice to have them organized, but I think about, like, sometimes people will take like minifigures and just have all the minifigures separate from their sets that they came with. Like if you're a Star Wars collector, you may have all your minifigures not with the sets, or especially the different ones. But not everybody's going to do it that way. So you got to really do it the way that you want. Ideally, I did prefer to keep the minifigures with the sets that they go with. But I have not been able to do that because minifigures are alive. It's true. I saw the Lego movie. They do move. And so when I first started doing this channel, and the one before it, you could see our Lego city as it was then, and we had all the modulars built. Well, at some point, I'll blame the kids, maybe the cat, minifigures for some of the modulars disappeared or got moved to other locations. So I took the modulars apart, and then later I rebuilt them. I reacquired some of the missing minifigures, and now I have since lost those on some of the sets. I think it's the Market Street. That's the one I've had the hardest time keeping the minifigures for it. You know, I bought all these sealed sets, so it's like, and I keep losing these minifigures. I don't sell them. And yeah, they just disappear. So I'm probably not the best one for answering your questions, but in an ideal world, I think I would want my minifigures that go with most of the sets to be with the set. I do have some like up here, and whether it be customs or sig figs, there's sig figs mainly up here. But I'm going to get the camera, and we're going to go to the Stairway of Lego. See, I can't even do this right. Oh, speaking of Bill Russell, here's some basketball players. And I have shown this Stairway of Lego before. I know it doesn't, the glare doesn't do it good. And that's the problem with these cases for photography purposes. You see the glare. You have to kind of look at it at an angle. And I would have liked to have had all these grouped by the collectible minifigure series, but even the collectible minifigure series, I'm not interested in collecting all of them. We've robbed some of them. So I don't know. And another problem that should be noted is that if you do store your minifigures assembled, there is the possibility that the torso or something might crack. Even the arms and hands might crack. So that's something to keep in mind. Especially if you have more valuable minifigures. And this is probably not my most valuable minifigure, but he's still right there, still assembled. Captain America. There's more basketball players. Then I got non-Lego stuff here, like Connects. But yeah, it would be neat to have a minifigure wall, and I've seen a lot of people do minifigure walls and have them stored in cases, but I don't even know that's the best way to do it. Probably not the person to give advice on organization. How do you store your minifigures? And I eventually, so the plan is, I've been saying this for how many years now? To get everything organized, but every step to organization leads to more disaster. But I did change the light. So the lighting's different here, and the lighting's different in the Bricklink. After I do the haul portion of this video, we'll go over to the Bricklink store and show you that. If you remember, you already got to see that. So let's get to the haul portion. Oh, before I get to the haul, so TheyMightBeBricks Fun and BrickTsar get bombarded by requests from third-party brick companies to do reviews, and I almost always say no, and they continue to pester me. So I did say yes on one, and it's this instant regret. So I can say that here since they actually are requesting the video be done on TheyMightBeBricks Fun, but I'm building a Union Pacific big boy out of bricks. It's designed by, it's not something where I think they just stole the design. Actually, I think they do actually, it's let bricks, and I think the person gets some kind of commission or something, but the sets aren't very much, and it's crap. I'm only started. I'm not even done with the tender yet for the Union Pacific big boy, and it's so much regret. And yes, I will be honest. When TheyMightBeBricks Fun does the review, I will be honest, and I am trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, but it's already fallen apart. Some poor design, and it's nothing against the guy that designed it. It's just that Lego has certain standards that they put into their sets because they know it can be frustrating when you build something and it falls apart. Just because you can get something to look good visually, if it's built, doesn't mean it's going to stay built or it's going to be functional as a working locomotive or vehicle or building even. But this locomotive, it's designed to go on larger radius track, I think. So it can take the large radius curves, not Lego typical track curves, but it's still falling apart. And so I had another exchange with one of these people, and they were like, they give you their form letters, just this flattery, like, oh, we love your channel and what you're doing. I'm like, what channel? Who am I? Tell me who I am. And they couldn't tell me who I was. because I got different emails for each of the accounts. So I actually, you know, and then they, so they searched. My email was Jabo 37, and they searched. I guess they searched that, and they came up with my 1,200 subscriber Jabo channel. I was like, yeah, you found me. Send me something. So, yeah, that happened. All right, so this right here, I will blame Mardi Gras Man 23. This is the Infinity Saga collection that's available at Costco. They have some other sets at Costco. In fact, one of the brick boxes seems to be a pretty good deal. It's $54.99. It's got 1,700 pieces. I did not buy one, but I'm thinking about buying a few of them to part out. And they also have space shuttles in them, so I may have to get them since I collect space shuttles, but I'm starting to get where I don't really want to collect classic sets anymore. So I'm a little torn from that. But if you don't know, this set is Groot attacks, or I guess that's Baby Groot or Juvenile Groot. He attacks the Iron Man armory in this set. Very well-known scene, apparently, from Infinity Saga. Now we got, this is a special package. This is from B for C, aka Bricks for Chris. I did not know this was coming, so I don't know what this is. And Bricks for Chris, if you don't know who Bricks for Chris is, he is like the, he's got a special place in the YouTube community because first of all, he had the city, and nobody else could do a city when he started doing a city, because only he was allowed to do cities, according to some commenters. It was kind of like a joke with us, people criticizing other people, saying that they copied Bricks for Chris. But Bricks for Chris, he bought a lot from our Bricklink store, but that's not why I like him. He's just a great guy, and I think one thing, I know others probably wouldn't talk about it, and he wouldn't, but I think he's the one that helped one of the most well-known and excellent YouTubers in the Lego space. It goes by Jang Bricks, I think is what his channel's called. He's got different channels, but he was the first in the community to help him kind of break out of his shell and acknowledge that, yay, there is other people that do this. It's okay to do collaborations, and now he's like doing that kind of stuff. It's pretty awesome. And you got to know where people are coming from when they're a little guarded with things, and it's you know, for valid reasons. But Chris helped to break them out of that. All right, so this says, congratulations on yet another custom Bricks for Chris sig fig. Over the years, I have changed it several times, and most of you most likely have the complete set. This one is special to me, and I hope it will raise some awareness for non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Just after Brick Fair, Alabama 2022, I was diagnosed with this horrible disease and I'm currently fighting it. Although I'm positive this is just a bump in the road on my journey, I appreciate your support of me in the Lego community and hopefully in my newest battle with lymphoma. So he's got this special minifigure. He's got the ribbon, the green ribbon there. This was made by Minifigs FX and Bricks for Chris. So this is a very special thing, and we do wish a good recovery and a good prognosis from him with this terrible, terrible disease that a lot of people have fought. But Chris has been so instrumental in a lot of things here in the last 10 years on YouTube, going all the way back even to Your Creative Friends and the minifigure map. There's so, I mean, he's been around for a long time. You may not see him as much, but now you kind of know why you hadn't seen him as much here this past year, and I hope he does well with that. It's really sad for anybody. So yeah, Chris, get well, have a good recovery, and we want to see you again. Bricks for Chris. All right, this is going to be much less interesting. This is from Brick Coast, and I messed up with this. I just placed another order with Brick Coast. It's going to be a lot of the same things, but speaking of minifigures, these are Jack Stone figures. There's a whole bag of them and another whole bag of them. I got one of every different character he has, and I placed another order, and I forgot about this order, and I actually ordered one of every other character again. So that's not good. But it's Brick Coast. And the reason I went to the store, he had more tipper trucks, so I got more tipper truck parts. There's another boat weight for the Titanic, more tipper truck parts, and more. Oh, he had the windows, the tan windows that go in the Emerald Knight cars, and he had a pretty good price on those. So I got a few more of those. But yeah, just not too exciting orders. A lot of the same stuff you've seen before. And I really, so going back to Blah One's question, I got to get these minifigures organized. And speaking of that, I need to get my Bricks for Chris minifigures organized. So this was actually in a drawer in my store. How do you get these guys to turn around? Let's get all these Chris's to turn around. Come on, Chris's. Turn around, Chris's. They're not cooperating, but that's a Bricks for Chris, Bricks for Chris, Bricks for Chris. That's another special edition of the Bricks for Chris. And yeah, you might have seen these earlier when I was in the Stairway of Lego. There's a couple of more Bricks for Chris's. So at Brick Fair, Alabama 2022, which he mentioned, Chris gave me the boat that he puts BrickTsar in his city, and we had made it a tipper boat for that. So this is actually Chris's boat. He had given it to me when the show was over. I gotta remember to bring it back again. But you know that they've done away with Brick Fair, Alabama. I think it's gone now, which is sad. So we got lights. I got lights in the Bricklink store. I'm very glad about this. This is, we moved the lights from over there to over here. And so now I can see we did actually open the store. I got some parts I need to put away from things I parted out. And I do need to renumber, or not renumber, but number things where you can see the numbers looking down on some of these. But there's good enough light to pick orders now. So the only organized portion of my basement is my Bricklink store. Got to move some of this junk out of the way. That's sorting cups and such there. But that's where our shipping station is. But yeah, I can see down here now. Mrs. BrickTsar can see. And we can pick orders. Now, I wish the whole rest of the basement was as organized as that portion was. It's the only organized part of the basement. Everything else is a disaster. But we're going to work on it. So I really want to thank Bricks for Chris. It really means a lot, and really hope that you are doing better. And yeah, he's a great guy. Bricks for Chris. Bricks for Chris. Bricks for Chris. Formerly Lego for Chris. I guess some of the early days, that's what it was. And a lot of people changed their names to take out the word Lego from their names. But yeah, Bricks for Chris. Great guy in the community. So thank you for watching. This time we'd like to acknowledge our members. If you'd like to be a member, we got different memberships levels. BBI, you get early access to videos and get to use those little cool emojis. We do special member-only videos for A-Fool and above. A-Fool's the next level. You get the members-only videos, which are usually behind the scenes or asking you questions and things like that. And then Czar level, that's where you can also get a live stream. Try to do at least one a month for them. And appreciate everybody that's supporting me. I have fancy graphics to show that appreciation. Our Czar level members are Lego Freak, Cosmine Yana, is an I, not an L, Cosmine Yana, Kenny Hester, Brickatech, Oilwell, Dadbot. Our newest members, Jordan C. and Godzilla Firebox, who did this, the banana tipper, infamous banana tipper. And then we got our A-Fool level, which again, the A-Fool level, you get the members only videos. Square Rabbit, Brother from Another Brick, Duju20, Brick Trains, Sheila L. Art, Andreas Carlson, Job Data, and of course Mardi Gras Man 2-3 and Dunkster Bricks have joined the fray there. And our BBI members, we have Dodo Bricks, Robin Hull, Mayo Hosco, Sirius Warlock, Geology Joe, and Yannick Swinton. That's 23 people that are subscribed to this channel and also our members now. So thank you, and I'll be back with another one in a few days, maybe. We'll see. Thank you. Thank you, Blah One, for the question as well. Have a good day. I miss Bill.